Joining us, we have Mr. Sakaar Anand, the India head and the head of human resources at BMC Software.
What was the first thought that came into your mind when you got admission in Lexicon Mile? When I went to business school, the first thought that I had in my mind was, this is what I wanted. From here on, I'll conquer the world. You should all have that thought in your head. You all wanted to study in Lexicon Mile. Why will you not conquer the world? You will conquer the world. You will conquer the world only when you harbor that thought, when you harbor that dream. Me Inc. What do you think these slides are about? This me here is each one of you. And Me Incorporated is you yourself are a company. You are a brand. And what we'll talk today is, how do you create that brand? How do you create a personal brand? And from there on, you start this journey of building a brand for yourself. So Me Incorporated is nothing but you being an entire company in yourself. Every step you make will leave a mark and it will get noticed. From this point on, you will have to learn new things. You have to acquire new skills. You should know your strength. But it's also very important to know your incompetence. My incompetence is that I can never sell in my life. I'm not a salesman. So if I try to learn selling, and if I put a lot of effort, I will at best become a mediocre salesman. If I build on that strength, I can make my mediocre self better, and from better I can become maybe somewhere at the top. So it's very important for you to know what your strengths are and what your incompetence. Think on those lines. What is your strength? What is your calling? Build on it. Take it to a point where you are the best. But don't try to be somebody else. So it's very important to know your strengths. It's very important to know your incompetence. And don't try to be somebody else. And it's a very famous saying. I tell people that if you want to be somebody else, then who will be you? You are unique in yourself. You have been made with certain qualities. Be a lifelong learner. World around us is changing at a very fast pace. We have to, at minimum, keep pace with the world around us that is changing. And what do I mean by a personal brand? Follow the PI model. There are 3 parts to it: performance, image, and exposure. Performance is the foundation of it. Wherever you are, whatever job you're doing, whatever role you're playing, you have to perform in that role. So performance is the foundation of creating a personal brand. Create your board of advocates. So for that, keep your focus at every point in time. Understand what is supposed to come to you for you to deliver and what resources you need. There is nothing wrong to ask for help. Ask for help in a timely manner, but deliver, perform to the expectations. That is the bare minimum that you require. Never ever blame others for your failure. The other hard fact is that there will be times when you will fail. Image is also what you leave behind when you are not there. It takes years and years to make an image. It takes one mistake, one error in judgment. Whether you are a person or a product, there's a brand associated. Right now, Nike has a brand. People who work in Nike are expected to demonstrate the same quality that are commensurate to that brand. Tomorrow, when you start working for companies, know what that brand stands for and inculcate qualities in you that are commensurate to the brand that you represent. Start working for a brand, you represent that brand. So always keep in mind that performance is the basic foundation. At every point in time in your life, keep challenging yourself. This whole thing will tie. Building on your strengths, being a lifelong learner, time being in limited supply, all this comes into making yourself uncomfortable. The day you start feeling comfortable in what you're doing, realize that it's time for you to do something new. Time for you to do something different. Time for you to do something which will challenge